All right, now that I've had my cookie lunch break, let's see if we can get some stuff done. Did they deliver any more water here? I feel like they didn't. I feel like they didn't get this done. Storing. Somebody has a priority of storing, right? Pretty sure Ellie does. Ah, supplying. Okay, let's do supplying and storing. Those are both equally important. Yeah, Ellie. Ellie. All right, as soon as we get water there, let me see here. I did want to actually do a little more rocket exploring today, so I think that might be the thing I do next after I finish whatever it is I'm doing here. Okay, there's more water in there now. Did they build this thing so they can just deliver it directly from there to there? I want to visually see her put stuff there. Make sure this is not overheating. 38 degrees. Water's 38 degrees. Okay. Shouldn't have any more overheating, I don't think. I wonder how much this copper. Well, we've gotten a ton so far from what they're sending. That's cool. All right, one more delivery of water. Beautiful. That was not very much. But you know what? We'll call that good. Okay, you're delivering that. Okay, that's good. We'll call that good. 7, and after she does this delivery. Well done. Well done, Ellie. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a scholar. I mean, you're a lady and a nice person. Okay, so that should be water to keep that from overheating. Hopefully nothing else will overload. Feel like we should be good. Okay. Oh yes, I want to get this fixed. This is what we need to finish. Which is actually, I think, the last thing I need are pipes to supply the water, which, if I do that, and then I do this, 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 and this, and then cancel all that so it's not putting the wrong type of pipes there. We are almost ready to get this thing going here. Because this loop is going to extend there to cool those plants down, then come back into the loop. We'll have to insert the water into that loop, the cooling loop. But we almost have gristleberry or bristle blossom farming started, almost. How much dirt do we have over here? So we went up to like 30-something tons. Okay, wow, we have a lot of dirt over here. So I might just keep these as these kind of mealwood for a while. Have 2 different crops. Why are we still overloading, man? Why are we still overloading? It's driving me crazy. Or maybe this is old overloads and they just haven't fixed it yet. Potential load of 2680. I feel like the way we have it, it should never be able to do that, though. I'm going to assume those are old and the errands are just low on the list. I'm going to just assume that. I don't want to mess with that anymore because I feel like I've spent so much time trying to get that fixed. Carbon skimmer over there. Okay. How much coal do we have over here too? Consumable ore. We have 36 tons. Okay. Bug. Bug. Okay. So I'm going to be able to change this piping around. The loop will go around here. This pipe will be plugged into our water supply to go across there. And then we'll bridge our cooling loop from our water supply. So our cooling loop is actually ready to extend. So I'm going to extend the cooling loop right now. That's going to be this. This. That should be good. And then we need to... Where do I want to bridge onto the cooling loop? Probably like right here. To get more water into there, so like that. And once that's all in there, we can disconnect this guy. Right here. Okay. Liquid bridge at 9. Need to fill up that loop there. Okay, good. Loop looks complete. I just need to put more water back in it. Okay. And then we will also want a bridge from there to there. That'll be the supply of water to our plants there. It'll be that. Oh, that is not going to work. That was stupid of me. I need this is awkward. So I guess I just need to do something like this and this. That'll do it. That water should flow into there. Very good. Okay. There we go. That will fill up the loop. Where's the empty part of our loop? Right along here. Okay, so I'm going to keep an eye on that. So I don't overfill and stop the loop, which I've done before. Okay, this is almost a bristleberry farm. It is almost a working bristleberry farm, almost. Alright, start filling that loop up. There we go. Couple random holes in there. Oh, there's a big hole in there. Oh, yeah, because we're sending this water in like 4 different directions right now. I'm actually probably fine to just leave this. But I am anal about that. Hey! I believe this is growing gristleberry here. Beautiful, okay. These are not going... Ah! Ceiling lights. It's the last thing I'm missing. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4 over. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, damn, to get power lines to these, you know what, I'm just going to have the power lines be in the room, because otherwise it's going to be a big old mess to get that going. So I can do the power lines across here, but then I'm just going to have them be in the room, so I don't... I think they can reach all that. Pretty sure they can reach that. They can't reach the floor from the bottom, which is annoying. So it's still circuit overloading. Ah, damn it. How's my loop look? I think my loop is full, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this. Is the double light worth the heat? Well, if I don't do a double light, then I don't have lighting for every single one of these guys. So yeah, I think I have to do it.
Subscribing.
Hey, what's up, FRD Dot? How are you doing, my friend? Thanks for 20 months. How's Oni? It's good. I'm having a little issue with circuit overload on this planet, though. A little issue with that. You lose one tile of light, that's not much. I don't think the 500 DTUs is going to be that much of an issue. With our cooling, I think we'll be fine. I think with our cooling, we'll be fine. Okay, they're going to do this, right? You do this construction I told you to do. Low priority. We have a person whose main priority is building, right? There's nothing else to build. So what are you doing? What are you doing? I think I'm just going to have to end up converting my entire thing to this, which we are slowly getting copper for it. Power. Oh, it's not. Oh, that's why. Because it's not refined metals, this is regular metals. That's what we don't have enough of. If I did the conductive, heavy watt conductive wire, let's take 100 each. God, those will be even more expensive than that. Is there any way... I kind of think I need to turn off transit tubes. Maybe what I need to do then is just do the pole down and don't have them go down. I think I am going to deconstruct this. Power's a real issue. Let me let them finish these, or this overload. Let me let them finish these lights. And then I'm just going to build a big fire pole system. Because the circuit overload is just really a major issue. I hook up transformer to a wattage sensor plus filter to power the tube only if load is under set wattage. Does that work? 2 lights equals a large transformer heat production. Silly device. Let's look at the temperature. Let's look at it. So these are producing heat up here, but I'm cooling it down here. And this temperature down here is 20 degrees. It's like 20 degrees cooler down here. I'm not going to get rid of the light. I would rather have a little extra heat for all these able to grow over getting rid of a light. I don't care. I'm going to keep it like this. It's going to be fine. All these need is illumination. We're going to have bristleberries going. And we'll be able to make bristleberries. Okay. And then, you know what? I think I do want to... Once I get this going, I'm going to transfer all this to bristleberries. I don't want to do mealwood. Mealwood takes dirt, and I don't want to use up dirt. All this takes is water and power. So... what do we got here? Ethanol, sure. You're not talking anymore? Okay, you can talk, but you don't have to say the same things over and over that I've already said I'm not going to do. Feel free to talk. I'm not removing one light. Tom said about hooking up a transformer to a wattage sensor. I've never used a wattage sensor. What is a wattage sensor? Do I have that? Do I have a wattage sensor? I don't know if I've ever done one of those. Power shut off. Where the hell's a wattage sensor? Thermo wattage sensor. Sends a green signal when wattage consumes, enters the chosen range. Let me build one to see how this works. So I can send this to the transformer, so the transformer will only let power through when wattage on probably this wire, right? The incoming wire is under a certain amount. That might work. I've never messed with that. Let's play with that. Let's give that a try. There we go. Look at that. The lights are on. Let there be light. Let there be light. We have, wow, we have a lot of calories right now. Lots of, okay, so it's the berry sludge that we left here, or that we sent over here, and that's doing fine. I think I'm gonna, let me let them finish what they're doing before I change these all into hydroponic farms. And bristle blossoms. Circuit overloaded. Really? Still overloaded? Really? You know what? I can probably set that up for this first one right here. And give it a try. What I can do, I think, is was it automation? There to there. One overloads near the printing pod. Okay. I think they're going to repair that. Where'd you say? It was by the printing pod? Yeah, it's overloading there. Exosuit forge. I'm gonna try this wattage sensor thing, because if that can stop the issue, that would actually be great. Then I wouldn't have to mess with this anymore. I want to try this wattage sensor, see how this works. Once this thing's up, I'll be able to mess with the settings. And I think if I'm understanding correctly, I can set that the wattage in the wire has to be below, like, what would it need to be? Below 1,000 for this thing to be allowed to turn on. Did that just overload? Yeah. Okay, so it has to be below 1,000 before it allows that to turn on. So this thing is only allowed to charge. Oh, that's kind of funky. Because every time it charges, it goes above 1,000. That's funky. I probably needed to be a little bit higher than that. What about 1,200? That's why you'd add a filter? What's a filter? Is there a wattage filter? I'm not sure if I know what a filter is. A time filter? A timer sensor. Okay, this is getting into some automation that I've not done before. Filter gate. Oh, okay. I have done those before. Only lets a green signal through if the input has received a green signal for longer than the selected filter time. Okay. So it'd be like that. And then it has to be below a certain wattage for a certain amount of time before it turns on or something like that. Temperature on those guys, huh? It's the water temperature here. 24. Let's get to 25. It's 38 degrees there. Okay, let me give this a try. And if this works, we can do a similar setup up at the top one. Rebuild the transit tube axis up there. Let me go back to Vivina. Change this to the crew is only my pilot, which is Catalina, so we can take the other two crew out of here, Joshua and Gene. And let me assign them back to beds down here. Joshua, Gene, and then you eat down here. Oh, it looks like you're already maybe set here. That's fine. Okay. Okay. I wonder if we've got any skill points so I can finally do 2, 3. Do I have just enough skill points for you to get exosuit wearing? Oh, thank God. Okay. Ashcan still needs 1 more point to get exosuit wearing. Ellie's got it. Okay. That'll speed them up so much getting up and down here. Okay. Come on, build the thing. Build the thing. Build the thing. Yeah, random overloaded wires, man. If we get this set up, hopefully this will fix the issue with the transit tube thing. If you do multiple wattage sensors control transformers in the same circuit, odds and evens on filter gates, so transformers get reset at different times. Odds and evens. So like what? One at 1200 and one at 1300 or something like that? So they're not going at the same time? Or do you mean the filter gate at different times? This is definitely not something I'm familiar with, so I will absolutely take help on how to make this work correctly. One filter gate for 3 seconds, another for 4 seconds. Okay, gotcha. All right. So like this checks. Is it checking every 3 seconds, or how does that work? Okay, once it's built, maybe I can see. So if we say this one every 3 seconds. So basically this has to be, current wattage has to be below 1200 for 3 seconds before it'll turn on. Although it still doesn't, is that how this works? Because it's still doing this small amount of stuff. I feel like it needs to be on for a certain amount of time. Am I doing this wrong? Do I need like a buffer gate? I feel like I maybe need a buffer gate or something. Set wattage sensor for 1999. Below 1999? So it stays below the 2000 of this. Yeah, it's a real issue. It's a real issue. Because I've been using these conductive wire for the entire thing. I don't know if your solution's gonna work with how bad my setup is. I feel like the real solving is I have to have replace my entire wire setup, which is a huge pain. It is a real issue. It's just I have too much high power stuff down here. It's mainly this guy. It's the Thermo Aqua Tuner and the two, now only one transit tube. I don't know. Can I just get fire pulse? I kind of don't want to work on this anymore. Oh god, I don't have enough. I just don't have enough metal. Like I don't have enough metal on this planet to build everything I need. I'm gonna start mining out the rest of this planet and hopefully get enough metals to do some stuff. Maybe. Maybe if I just do some mining, this will fix it. This is not really what I want to spend my time working on, honestly, right now. So that might be enough to stop it from completely overloading the circuit. If it does, we're gonna call that good for now. I wanna start exploring the rest of my space. So I need to change up my rocket. In my situation, you use a flip-flop battery setup, but you notice that I'm so deep in You notice I'm not so deep in automation, so it'd be difficult to explain over chat. Yeah, I'm not. I probably don't want to go that deep into a crazy automation build right now. Why have they not filled these up, I wonder? Why have they not done this? Okay, this one's basically filled. Okay, they are. That was just weird. Okay, if I want to... Okay, that's full. So we can go back to filling these guys up with Radbolts, which they're full. Do I want to start sending anything anywhere? I don't think I need to send anything because I'm not sending more nuclear waste right now with all the hassle that caused. I think I'm going to turn back on refined carbon to diamonds. So that's using up those Radbolts. And if I want to explore... I need to replace something. Probably just replace the drill cone, which I never used, with the what's the one I want? Cartographic module. Is that the one that yeah, that's the one. So I need to get rid of some solar panels, I think. If I get rid of... Okay, remove. And let's just say remove for now. Cut off the power. You think it's more of a circuit shut-off situation? Cut off power to the rest of the grid for a moment when using the tube? Oh, maybe. Maybe I can do something like that. Once I send this rocket out, maybe I'll mess with that some more. So we are going to need just a basic... Jesus. Basic nose cone at the top of this thing. Basic nose cone. And then do we have space for cartographic module? Nope, I think I need to get rid of another one of these guys. If I swap. Nope. Okay. Just kidding, it's a horribly wonky solution. Maybe add battery after the transformer for the tube as a buffer that is not connected to the main grid. Interesting, okay. Why is it still saying... Is that really that big? Maybe it really is that big. Giggity, that's what she said. Battery after the transformer for the tube. Battery after the transformer for the tube is a buffer that is not connected to the main grid. So we're charging the battery. Maybe we can try something like that. There we go. Is that hooked up to the water? It's not. So awkward, but I'm gonna just do this. So I don't accidentally not get water and have them run out of bathroom water. Speaking of, let me make sure that we still are good on that. And O2. Yeah, we're good, I think. The tube is heating the battery before it strains the transformer in the main. Yeah, maybe I could try something like that. Let me get this launched and we'll give that a try. We'll see if we can do something with that. What do we got? Slickster larva. Honestly, you're just gonna dump some oil on the ground. I don't really care about you. I guess maybe I'll put you up here again. You'll probably immediately die, but you'll become meat, maybe. Oh my gosh, we have a bunch of slicksters already here. You know what? Let's just. I don't want any of this. Reject it all. I reject your reality and substitute my own. So we do. Where would we put the battery? We would want the large transformer going to the battery before it goes to the transport tube. Is that right? Disconnect that while I rebuild the thing here. I will have room, exactly enough room for a battery right there, I think. I still feel like we'll still need like a shut-off or something, but let me get this thing launched first. You know what we probably have? Yeah, we have a grub. Let's put that in here. Actually, you know what? We have one for bristle blossoms. Let's do one for sleet wheat. Actually, let's do this one here because it's easier to get to that one. Get one of our sleet wheat farms grubbed up. Okay, this guy here. And we're going to copy these settings. Once they build this guy. Every time you hear me say grub, you just hear the Ewok song in your head. Grub. Oh wait, no, that's the episode 1 ending one. What's the Ewok song? Oh gosh, can't remember how it goes. You would add a buffer for the tube, but wouldn't help for the power draw. It just needs reworking. Adding automation to transformers so they draw power at different times. Adding batteries as a buffer. There's many options. You can simply leave it be and repair it constantly. That's an option too. Yeah. Well, I definitely want to fix it so that I'm not having to do that. So we do this. Then we tame you. Wrangle. If you have a picture of something, Tom, usually pictures help me. You're welcome to, well, we'd have to permit you to do a link to like, you know, Imgur or something, but. Okay, there we go. We deconstruct this guy, and then we rebuild. Food station. A flip-flop battery setup? Yeah, sure. Let me get a permit for you in just a second. After this game finishes the 8-hour load time. Okay, just tell me when you're ready and we'll get you a permit. Even though grub should be yub-nub for the Ewoks. Yup-nub. Okay. Nice. I think that's an I. Is that an uppercase I at the end of your name? I think that might be an uppercase I. Let's see, are there any... Yep, there are some guys we need to Poor defenseless wild critters. Need to get rid of them. They're poor and defenseless, and I need to kill them. Any other random puffs on the map I need to get rid of? There's one. Okay. Need to open a save file and take a screenshot? Okay. I don't know if the permit is actually working. For whatever reason, I'm going to copy paste your name if I can. Copy. Did I not copy? It didn't copy. Can you not copy names and Control C? There we go. Which point? Permit. Does that work? Oh my gosh. Is my robot off? My robot's not on. Okay, so you won't get timed out anyway. So you can post it whenever. It's fine. Okay, I think we are ready to launch this guy. Let's go ahead and launch this guy. So, crew. And we can go... How far can we go? My robot is off. I'll turn it back on after after you do your link. Okay, we ready to go? So, let us go. Where do I want to search? If I want to get my max distance, I go 10 and then back. Which direction should I go? So I got question marks out here. I need to go within one space of them, right? If I go out here like 9, then I could go over 1 and down for the rest of it. So let's start with going there. Start with that. Does this do what I want it to do? Analyzes adjacent space. Yes, that's what I want it to do. Alright, begin launch sequence. Beautiful. Okay. Very nice. Before I go back over to Hydriel to try to fix our power situation, let me look at Cultivolin and how is our Radbolt generation going? 120 something a cycle, 170 something a cycle, 190 something a cycle. So we're getting close to 800 a cycle Radbolts. That's pretty good. How much copper have we sent so far? Refined metals. I was at 30 something tons. I'm at 52 tons. We gone up? I don't know. How's our power situation? Look at these batteries. They're all empty. I feel like I need some other power generation on this planet, and I'm not sure what that would be with us basically maxed out on our solar panels. I guess every time our volcanoes turn on, we get some power. But it's fine. Ahoy, Pie Boy, you must be back. Yeah, every once in a while, power's going off. Maybe if I disconnect, whichever one of these is doing the least. I think maybe... Which one's doing the least? 1272, 18, 19, 17. This one I think is doing the least. So if I disconnect this guy here. Be less Radbolts, but hopefully it won't drain my power. I want to be power positive over here. Okay. I'll come back and check on that later. So. Battery. How would you use a battery to gate one of these things? I don't know. I probably need to look at the picture that Tom is going to send us to understand what I need to be doing for this. Because so far, it seems like this is kind of helping. I don't think I've seen it say circuit overload since we did this. So it's kind of working. Kind of. Alright. I think I'm going to do the swap over from mealwood over here. Let me make a change. Change would do you good now. So we're going to deconstruct all these. That's just buildings. Okay, yeah. Not out of steel. And we'll stop using our dirt as we do this. Is this guy gonna be stuck, or is he gonna be able to get out? Nope, this guy's gonna be stuck. That might be an issue. Yeah, you're unreachable food, aren't you? For now, I'm gonna do this so that you can at least get out. Will you be able to get out from there? If we do this, you will. These guys are... What are those farm tiles made out of? Igneous rock. Are you able to get your igneous rock to get out of here? Okay, good. That'll let you out. If you just build that, you'll get out, right? There we go. Okay. You don't need to permit Playboy. The bot is not on, and I'm just gonna wait till he posts it before I turn it back on. Bot at some point turned off. F for bot, I know, right? F respects. F respects for bot. Alright, there we go. That is a lot of hydroponic farms. I'm gonna leave that open until they build those. Yeah, but it looks like we're not overloading this thing anymore. I hope that will stay the case. Might be because the thermal aqua tuner is not having to do any work right now, so we've equalized the temperature pretty well in there. Has Shogi talked about doing any games Sunday, by the way? I don't... not to me, I don't think, but I'm hoping we can play... I'm up for 7 Days to Die this Sunday if you all are available. This might be the last Sunday I'll be able to do it for a while because of the opera that I've agreed to do. Oh, cancel. I want to do this. No, he just said something about Ewoks, yeah. That's right. Something about Ewoks. Something dark side. I might go look at Cultival in here. Do I want to change... Do I have a lot of raw metal ore that I can send? 102 tons of gold amalgam ore. I'm going to stop sending refined metals for a bit. I'm going to start sending gold amalgam because I feel like I'm going to need the raw metals for both these places. I actually have a decent amount of refined metals. So let me change this up from this to metal ore, gold amalgam. And we're going to start sending that over there. This is our metal supplying asteroid that's sending metals to everywhere. Do I need to start sending more uranium? I guess I should also check. What are our uranium amounts over here? We have 4 tons. Okay. We're doing okay. I'm gonna not send any more uranium for a while. Back to over here. Almost done, guys. Almost done. They do the digging out over here? Oh, they did some of it. Okay. Nothing's breaking up here. I've been very careful about keeping very thick walls so we don't get water dropped on our heads. Because with this, what we're finishing up here, we're almost ready to start a new planet if we want to go to another planet. Potentially. Water, sure. Speaking of, how are we doing on water down here? Okay, we're doing fine. How's our salt water? Our salt water's getting low. That's okay, we have a filter on it, so it's fine. How is our... I should always, every once in a while, keep a look at our filtration medium. Sand, hovering under 2 tons. One of the things I just can never quite have enough of is sand. What about dirt for growing stuff? 269 tons of dirt. Wow, we must be making dirt from polluted dirt or something. I was afraid I'd be running low on dirt for us using it on all our plants, but apparently we're fine. Fine on dirt. I wonder if this guy has been hugging. Have you been hugging? Hey, grub, grub, rub. A lot of these have been grub, grub, rubbed. I almost feel like our farmers can't harvest these quickly enough now. I maybe need a second farmer to help. I wonder. How many farmers do I have going over here? Farming. On this planet we have... Huh! I have nobody. Okay, Ren. I need somebody whose main job is farming. Who is it? May. May will farm and then ranch if you need help. Ren will ranch and then farm if you need help. Anybody else that I can throw? Camille. Let's do same. 2 farmers and then you'll ranch if we need. There we go. Kind of had that backwards. No wonder. No wonder. I bet you that's the reason our calories haven't gone up as much as they could have, because I'm probably not farming as much. 1 deconstruct 1 farm, 2 add a second grub for 100% rubs, 3 question mark for profit. I'm just gonna wait for the grubs, because we'll eventually have 1 for each of our farms. I feel like I did calculations. Like how much faster are they when they're rubbed? It's plus 50%. So it doesn't double the speed. If it doubled the speed, then I'd say, yeah, sure, one farm equals 2 farms. But since it only does plus 50%, then I think I still want to keep 2 farms for each thing. Because we did the calculations, I'm pretty sure that we needed 2 farms to be going up for 20 duplicants. If I remember correctly. Okay, this is finally almost done. 1 more. There. Wow, we have a lot of calories over here. A lot of pickled meal. You're sorry for the quality. Alright, let's check out this picture. It's a little small. Let me see if I can look at it. Oh, wow. Okay, that's pretty complicated. So it's got batteries with shutoffs. And Those are those not gates? I'm not recognizing some of those pieces. So it's 2 batteries with a wattage sensor between... Is that a wattage sensor? No, that's something else. That is that a timer sensor? Those are timers in between them. Alright, I'm going to try to just copy one of these because I can't quite see what it is. I have space up here. Let me deconstruct some stuff here. I'm going to need some space to fit this. How wide is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 8 spaces next to this guy. So I'm definitely going to need more space. So if I instead... If I move this over to the other side, I can make this work. It's a NOT gate, a ribbon reader, and timer sensors. Okay. A ribbon reader? Wow, I don't think I've ever used one of those. Ribbon reader. What is a ribbon reader? This. Reads a green signal or a red signal from the specified bit of an automation ribbon onto an automation wire. So you have actual ribbons here? You just did a listen to the Ewok song, and as much as you like it, you like to know how much drugs the composer was on when they created it. All of the drugs. All of them. I need this to be... I need this. It was the 70s, right? Actually, no, that was late 80s, wasn't it? Or 81? Was Return of the Jedi 81? I feel like that was like the year I was born that came out or something. 83, okay. Alright, I want to make sure we have water here for cooling all this stuff. I'm a little worried about how much heat all this is going to generate, but if this works, it'll be something new I haven't done before, and I can use it for a reference. Okay, so let me get rid of these wires to start. I'll get rid of these, and I'm going to kind of do them backwards to what you have. So the first thing you have is a... Oh my gosh, are those shutoffs? That's 2 things stacked on top of each other. What are those things? I don't know, because my game is lagging for a year. Okay. It's 2 shutoffs on top of each other? Is that what they are? Okay, so is that under power? Okay, power shutoff. So we have power shutoff, smart battery. Am I building out of steel? No, this one's copper. Oh, the shutoffs, did I make those out of steel? I did not mean to be those out of steel. Thank you. This is all going to be, well, I have a lot of... Honestly, you know what? I don't have any choices with this. I have no regular metals. So these have to be out of steel right now. It's fine. Okay, and then in between there we have a timer sensor. And then another smart battery. And then 2 shutoffs again. These don't need to be out of... Yes, these do need to be out of steel. Damn it. Okay. Alright. There's no... Okay, and... Oh, there is a... Damn it. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to do a... crap. Cancel all that. Sorry, 1 second. I didn't realize to the side of all of that is a frickin' this guy, large power transformer. Okay. I'm building it opposite, and it's something I've never built before, so it's gonna take me a second to get this all figured out. I should be sending some regular copper soon. No, some regular gold amalgam soon. So I'm gonna need some of that. You're sending gold amalgam now. Gold amalgam. Yeah, so we should be sending gold amalgam as our Radbolts charge up. How's our power doing, by the way? Tempo batteries are about half, and I'm using 3 of these. And we are in latter half of the day. I think doing 3 of these is probably the best, so I don't use up all of my power. It is nice, though. I have a steady source of materials now, so that's good. Okay, I can get rid of this tile now. Okay, let's see about this thing. So this is going to be a large power transformer, refined copper, this way. That goes to the 2 power shutoffs, which, yeah, I kind of have to do steel. Power shutoff, smart battery. Can I turn that? No, okay. Smart battery, then automation. What is this thing called? This, then a smart battery. We called this something. A flip-flop. Okay. Flippy-flop. Flippity-flappity, flippity-flop. It's Adam Sandler's favorite type of switch. Okay, I'm gonna need 1 extra space. 2 extra spaces. Okay, because I'm gonna have to put this 2 switches right there, and then the actual transport tube access. Oh, I should check my star map. I bet my person's there. All right, what do we got over here? Exploded gas giant. Wow, it's got methane. Methane? Is methane natural gas? Is that just another... No, natural gas is something different. Methane is different. I've never had methane before. I might have to mine some of that out. Okay, change to go here. I don't think I've ever seen methane before. What's methane used for? Methane is natural gas in a liquid state. Oh, okay. Then maybe that's nothing special for us then. Okay, so there's that. Now let's get... There are not gates and other things. Let's get the automation next. Hopefully I can fit all this. Okay, so it is... We have a couple NOT gates. NOT gates go from... Oh man, that's a lot of stuff. So I'm flippy-flopping this around. So... Heading towards that... This shut off. No, this one will have a NOT gate between this guy. Is that right? Like right there. Oh, I kind of see how this flippity-floppity works. So there and there. And then we have... I don't know what it does, but I see how it's orientated at least. And you say, was it a ribbon reader? I think he said ribbon reader. What it looks like. That guy should be opposite of this, which would be this direction and this direction. I think that's right. And then if I can get the automation wire, that's going to go from, let's do it from where it starts. So power's coming in from this direction. So it goes from this switch. Is this backwards? I feel like I did this NOT gate backwards. No, that looks right. So this to this. Whoops. Cancel that one. This to this. Is that right? This to that. This to that. And this guy goes to this shutoff. That guy goes to there, and that guy goes to there. I think that's right. Any ribbon part adds a tick to the signal, just like the NOT gate does, so they flip at the same time without delays, without burnouts. Okay, I think that is right. Looks right? Okay. All right, I'll slowly let them build that while we check out what we got over here. Nothing yet. I'm going to have to bring her home to refuel after this, but I really kind of want to get... Well, I mean, if it's just... I don't think any of this is new material. Even though I said it has methane. You said methane is natural, is gas in liquid state. And why are they showing like a gas and a solid thing and a separate thing for natural gas? I wonder if they'll tell me something about methane in here. Elements. Say liquid. Methane. Okay. Natural gas is the gas. Methane is the solid. Okay. Is this used for anything? I don't feel like I'm going to need that for anything. I don't think any new materials are there. But I'm wondering if there's going to be another planet right here. Because we still haven't seen, at least from Francis Jean's playthrough of other planets, I haven't seen the fire planet, whatever it's called, the volcano planet. This is crazy. I'm quite interested to see this thing in action. The flip-flop switch, the flippity-flop. Oh, we did find a new planet. New planetoid detected. Let's check it out. Gorgoni. A small location with abundance of marshland. While marshy asteroids offer an abundance of organic resources like slime, mold, and algae, their air quality poses a significant disease risk for duplicants. Frozen friend, peak light, cosmic radiation, natural gas geyser, hydrogen vent, and a tungsten volcano. All right. It's got a marsh magma jungle, oversea planetoid. All right. So it's got a slimy surface. Slimy yet satisfying. All right. Okay. So I think I'm going to send a... Do we have any building materials here? Sedimentary rock. I think we're going to send a rover here today. I think we should have time to get a rover here today. Ooh, 45 minutes, I don't know, maybe. I'll prepare to send a rover. How many? We have 12 tiles left. Can I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to check one other planet, actually. So I'll probably have to prepare for this for next time. Let's do a couple more exploration things since we have the fuel for it. Interesting. Tungsten volcano. I bet that's freaking hard to tame. I'm pretty sure I saw one of those on Francis John's playthrough. For power wires, if your power in producers is the top wire, your power out consumers wire has to be the bottom one. If your power in producers is the top, your power out has to be the bottom. Oh, I didn't even look at the power wires. Okay. So I have, it's actually, I actually have more of the material to build a conductive wire than the other type. All right, so let me look at this next then. So from the out we go, well, that's interesting. So let me visualize this. So this is the shutoff guy. This is going to go over to where the transit tube is. This is going to go over and back. Actually, it's going to go to the battery. It's going to go over and back to this battery. Oh, it goes through the shutoff. Goes through the shutoff. Over and across to there. Wow, this is weird. And through the shutoff here. And back through there. And it passes through the battery. So it looks like that. And then you have an extra wire connecting. Oh, it's just one big long loop. So if I do that, I think that's right. Wow, that's crazy, man. So what this is doing, if I'm understanding correctly, is these little ribbon readers are just adding a slight delay, and the NOT gates are basically making it so that when one battery is on, the other is off. Something like that. You're feeding and outputting both bottoms. Did I do it wrong, or I don't know. I think it looks right. From what I'm seeing, goes through these guys, and then goes through those guys, through the shutoffs. I think that's right. Okay, you're still going up there. I'm gonna have to see this thing in action to have any clue about how it's supposed to work. Power transformer to the top wire on the tube side, use bottom one. Okay, power. Transformer to the top wire on the tube side, use bottom one. Oh, I see. Okay. So this guy's coming off of the bottom one. This guy has to plug into the top one. So I need it to be like this. That's what you were saying, no, about. I need to go into there. Is that right? I'm not going to plug it in yet, but as long as it goes... Well, maybe it almost looks like it needs to go in before the switch. So maybe like right there. Thought I connected to the transformer to the bottom already. Oh, I hadn't. But I was going to. I was going to plug it in there, but it looks like I need this. So that's what you're saying. Your power in producers is the top wire, which would be that top wire. Power out consumer, this has to be the bottom one. So the power has to come in before this shut off and has to come out after this shut off. Is that correct? That's crazy. So the power is going to flow in like a circular pattern or something. I have no idea what this is going to do. This is chat builds because I have no idea what this flippity flop switch is going to do. But you know, we're getting to play with stuff, so that's cool. Do I have anybody who's got a digging priority? What planet are we in? Hydriol. No, I removed my digging priority. So let's have you dig when you're not farming. When you're not building. you will be either operating or digging. Let's do that. It doesn't matter which way, top or bottom, just make sure they're opposite on each side. Oh, so I could, if I wanted to, put this one in there, but then I'd have to go out here. I think I understand what you're saying. It just needs to be opposite. I think I understand. I don't know what that will do, but for this to work. Wow, we can actually see the switches going back and forth right now. Do I need any setting on the smart battery? I don't see anything about the setting. It looks cool. It totally does look cool. I have no idea what it's doing, but it looks awesome. No settings on the batteries. Same setup, might be built in a different layout. You just prefer this one because it's slim and you can route other wires in between. Personal preference. Okay. Okay. Timer 5 of 5 is recommended. Oh. So this is... It'll be green for 5 seconds. It'll be red for 5. Mode seconds. So this is saying whatever signal it's sending, it's going to send it for 5 seconds before swapping. So every 5 seconds it's going to swap. Oh, that's cool. I have no idea what this is doing, but it's cool. Okay, we're almost ready. I just need to get this built out so I can re-put in my thing where the power is going to go. We can now deconstruct this. And do transit tube access right. Let's give it space just in case, right? Right there. You don't really need a transformer there. You understand your main power source is solar. Yes. This is basically our only power source. Part of the reason I'm having troubles, because I don't have that much power. I think I might have a little bit of power generated from this whenever that's turned on, but that's negligible power. And our overflow of our SPOM oxygen or hydrogen occasionally generates a little power, but it's not worth mentioning. We don't need the transformer. I'm still going to keep it there just because it feels safer. All right, let's see this thing in action. See what this is going to do. So these batteries are filled. Is it ever going to... Insufficient power. We're trying to cut down a power draw from the wire. Transformer adds power draw. Oh, does it really? I didn't know that this added power draw. Well, then I'll deconstruct it. Is there some power lost through the transformer, I guess? I guess I never really realized that. It is not charging. The batteries are charging, but it's not charging this. It's not really a loss, it's just storing 4,000 joules. This is Tom's build. I'll take it out if you think it'll help. The tube has to be built before it'll do anything? Okay. It won't draw power until it has a tube, I guess, huh? Alright, I think I understand what this is doing. I think what this is doing is saying this can power the battery, but it can't power this. It'll only power the battery, then this battery charges this battery, and then this battery charges the transit tube. I think that's what this is doing, which is really cool and weird, and I think I understand it. So every 5 seconds, this gets some charge, then this transfers that charge over to this, and then this charges that, but the shutoffs are making it so that this power line is never powering this transit tube. Is that right? This power line will only ever power this. I think. I don't know. Oh, I'm out of plastic. Oh no. Oh crap, I gotta get plastic. Okay. Okay, we'll have plastic if I just deconstruct these guys. That'll give me the plastic, but I'm gonna need some extra plastic, so let me send some plastic. I have so much plastic. This. What? No. Damn it, did that work? I don't think that worked. There. There. And send me the plastic. This is manufactured, I think. The having the transformer makes the battery behave like a load. Okay. Send plastic. And then looks like we did finish exploring, and we have a radioactive asteroid field. Okay, and that's got uranium ore, bleach stone if we want it. Okay. We have how many tiles left? 2 of 10. So if I go here, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I think we're going to get there just barely. Do I take that chance? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I think we'll have exactly enough fuel to make this round trip. Sure hope I'm not wrong. How are we doing on food and water and everything, huh? Water's good. Plenty of food. Oxygen's fine. Okay. Okay. There we go. All right, this thing is doing its thing. It cuts out power consumers from the circuit. As long as you have enough power in, you can use smallest wire to transport infinite power. Infinite power? Okay. This is a cool build. I'm trying to decide if I want to do this for my second one down there, because it's a little wide. I want to make sure we're not overheating or anything. 43 degrees. 40-degree water. Okay. That's freaking cool, man. Do I have enough room to try to make this the same thing? I could put that down here if I wanted to do that. A little material expensive though, so I think I won't do that for this one until I get more materials over here. But thank you for that build, Tom. I'm gonna have to save that. Let me bookmark that as what's it called? Flip flop Oni switch? Call it a flip flop Oni switch. I might need that again at some point. Oh, come on, let me click on it. Snazzy suit? Sure. Who doesn't have a snazzy suit? And who's here? Who's actually on this planet? I think May is... Actually, I know Mima's here. Okay. Hey, we got another grub egg. And we have some dense puffs. We're full over here, so sorry. Sorry, we're full. We're full. Death. Any other random puffs outside of their cage? Okay. I think the last thing I'm going to be able to do today is just bring my exploratory rocket back home. Next time we're going to have to... send a rover out there. That's cool. It's called... This is a marshy asteroid that has a tungsten volcano. And tungsten is... Tungsten is like the best metal for... It's like above steel for not overheating, if I remember correctly. Oh, you know what? We haven't had an issue with this thing and the fullerene supercoolant. Oh, I've used up all my graphite. And I've also used up all of my gold. How much supercoolant have we ended up with? What is that? Is that manufactured? supercoolant. 19 tons of supercoolant. Okay, that seems pretty good. I'm gonna stop at making that for now. We used up all of our gold. What was the gold used for? Fullerene? No, this is the actual supercoolant. Okay. Oh, I still have 10 tons of fullerene, so every bit of gold I can get even more supercoolant. Okay. Well, I'm going to hold off on that. Is this refined gold or... I think that's refined gold that used up. Because we also use that gold, I think, for this, right? The gold or gold amalgam? Let me check. It's either metal ore or refined metal. Metal ore. Gold amalgam. 33 tons. So it must have been the refined gold. Yeah, we basically used up all the refined gold. Let me send some more refined gold then. Tungsten is only 50 C to overheat temperature, plus 50 C. The melting point is high. Okay. So it can work in really hot environments, but it can still overheat. So I guess it's good for like... Oh god, I can't remember. I know tungsten is used for some late game stuff, but I can't remember exactly what. Cultivolin. Why do I have so much carbon dioxide over here? Carbon skimmer. Oh, my carbon dioxide can't flow out of here. That's why. I need some airflow tiles. I need to mop all this water up too, because that's kind of blocking it. Okay, but what I wanted to check was we've been sending gold amalgam. I want to now send refined. I don't know that we've sent that much, honestly. But I'm going to need refined gold, so let's swap this over to refined gold. Tungsten is an ingredient for a much better material. Ah, okay, okay. I'll need to look at what that is. Is in here. Thermium, that's what it is. Niobium and tungsten for thermium. That's the one. Overheat temperature plus 900 degrees. That's the one. Okay. Which... Have I even gotten niobium from anywhere yet? Niobium. I don't know if I have. We got graphite from here. This place will be the tungsten. I have a feeling we're going to need to find another planet for that. Did Uzazon have... This had some tungsten. No, this had wolframite, which I think you can turn wolframite into tungsten. Is that right? Is there a refined thing for wolframite to tungsten? Yeah. So I could have got tungsten from there. I'm not really using it yet. I'd rather probably just tame the tungsten volcano. In each game, there's only one planet, superconductive asteroid, which yields niobium metal. Okay, so so it sounds like we need a niobium volcano and a tungsten volcano. Sounds like those are two things we need. Okay, what was I doing? This over here. Trying to clean this stuff up. Because we have a lot of carbon dioxide in our base, because apparently it's all trapped in here. All the carbon dioxide they're breathing out is getting trapped in here. God, that's a lot of carbon dioxide. I mean, I have my carbon skimmer over here. I have one there, but it's all building up over here. So I need it to flow down out of my base, I think. Graphite's a very good radiation insulator for insulated tiles. A radiation insulator. Using graphite to stop radiation from leaking through? Interesting. I would have assumed a lead would be better for that. I honestly don't know that we're getting nearly as many Radbolts as I was hoping from this setup. I thought I was going to be able to just send an infinite amount of nuclear waste, but I was incorrect about that. But we are at least consistently sending stuff. What do you have inside of you? Gold amalgam and... I did not mean to do that. We are sending oxygen. It's not... Did not mean to do that. Like, how the hell did we send oxygen? Because I'm stupid. Lead conducts heat, plastic melts, graphite can be used to build insulated tiles. Okay. Well, we've been sending oxygen over to the other planet, which is not the best way to get oxygen on a planet by shipping it through space. What do you have? Copper. Okay. We're sending refined copper. Then it'll be gold amalgam for a while, and then it'll be swapping over to gold. Okay. We're only gated by our radiation, our Radbolts, which is actually gated by our power. So getting a better power setup over here would probably be good too. I feel like there was some steam power setup I did at some point, but I think that was using a volcanic place with a lot of heat, lava stuff. Oh, huh, they mined this out. Is this fine that this is its open thing? I think that's fine. They are eating out all the uranium ore. I don't think I need to mess with this. The bees are doing their job. Okay, we have a little bit of time left. Have we revealed whatever's over here? Oh, what is this colorful thing? Frozen ore asteroid field. Aluminum ore. Okay, nothing crazy. Right. I should have just enough range to get back. I sure hope I didn't. Okay. 8 of 8. Perfectly calculated. Perfectly calculated, as all things should be. Alright, let's explore over here, but then you'll die. So. Alright, cool. We should... Hopefully that will get back home before we call it a day here. Alright, so the next thing we'd want to do would be to send a rover over to that new planet. Is there anything, any projects we want to work on these other 2 planets? Or other 4 planets, I guess. We are getting our grubs over around, so we have 2 grubs set up. We have 2 more that will want to have grubs doing their thing. Over here, is there any? Let me see here. Is this hydrogen? How much hydrogen power can you get out of a hydrogen vent? I feel like it's not very much. I guess it's free though if I set that up. I could set up a little bit of a hydrogen power thing. Only problem with that is it comes out really hot, right? Comes out at 500 C. So we'd set up like an Atmos sensor. To let it build up to a certain amount. We'd recommended looking into Saturn critter traps. Saturn critter trap. What is that? Carnivorous plant lays in wait for unsuspecting critters, traps them. Once trapped in the deadly maw of the plant, creatures are gently asphyxiated, then digested through powerful acidic enzymes. Critter traps are carnivorous plants that trap unsuspecting critters and consume them, releasing hydrogen as waste. They eat polluted water, or they create polluted water. I'm not sure. But it needs plant. So it needs very cold temperatures. It needs to eat betas, I guess. And it will give us hydrogen. Are you saying that can be a source of power? If I set up a carnivorous... Maybe farm these? It eats only land critters. Oh, so I'd have to feed them some other animals and not my duplicants, hopefully. Alright, is this carbon dioxide starting to flow out of here? Okay, it is. It is. And let me mop up this water. It can't eat dupes. Thank goodness. Okay. We do have poke shells. Interesting. So it almost sounds like you're suggesting we ranch one type of animal, feed it to the critter traps, and they give us hydrogen, and then we can use that for power. You're doing an all achievements run on a max difficulty. You get your sustainable achievement by using trap plants. You have a room of 200 plus tiles with a pressure of 500 kilograms a tile of hydrogen. They can eat bee tinies. Ah, interesting. They can eat bee tinies, and bee tinies so it sounds like some sort of ranching with bee tinies, which will turn into a beta hive if there's no beta hive near them. I feel like I'm going to have to research that to look into how that would work. I almost wonder if you do like a natural... Do you have a picture of that one? I would be interested to see the picture of that one. That sounds like a pretty big project. Every asteroid seed should have around 20 Saturn seeds. Really? Let me look at seeds here. I have 6 here. Do I have any on my other places? 0 here. 0 here. Cultivolin's got the 6. Hydriol, I'm sure, doesn't have any. So I only have 6 seeds in total, and they're all on Cultivolin. Hey, what's up, excited train guy? That is pretty crazy. And I would like some extra power on this planet. I think what I'm going to start by doing is I'm going to make a little bit of a hydrogen room here. I'm gonna start work on I would need a water liquid lock, which I have. Oil, hopefully enough oil to make an oil liquid lock, maybe. Because everything else would freeze. Do this back here. So let me dig out this. Let me see how I'd want to do my liquid lock here. Something like that, and we would come in like this. Oh, they're buried objects, so I'd have to dig out more. Well, I mean, I've dug out almost my entire first biome. I mean, you know what? I should dig out the rest of this, but I very seriously doubt that I've somehow, while digging out this entire planet, missed out on one particular type of seed. But maybe I have. Oh, they're in the radioactive biome. Okay, so yeah, so I have a lot more seeds here. That makes sense. That makes sense. You said every asteroid seed. I guess that means... I don't want that. Probably the radioactive one is the one that has what you're talking about, I'm guessing. Okay, so this carbon dioxide is starting to flow out of here. Okay, good. They're only buried in the uranium biome, every seed with a radioactive biome. Okay, gotcha, gotcha. That makes sense. Okay. I can at least tame this thing. I don't think it'll hurt me to tame a hydrogen vent. Something like that. And I'm kind of purposefully not digging out all the uranium so that the betas can, you know, get max efficiency of enriched uranium. And there's one of those Saturn critter traps there. Okay. How close are you to coming home? That's probably what we'll call it a day once that gets home. We do have a new planet to go exploring next time, though. We'll have to get a rover set up on that. How's this natural gas problem that we've just slowly been pumping out? Man, I have so much natural gas. If I ever need natural gas for something, my God, I have so much of it. I have a never-ending supply of natural gas. And I've actually been pumping it out to space right now. Oh, how's our petroleum? Okay, my petroleum is actually almost full. We're going to stop petroleum production for now. Or at least we're going to stop. We're going to have it turn into plastic again. We have plenty of petroleum stored up. I do not need to worry about running out of petroleum anytime soon. Let's have it go back into plastic production up here. Okay, good. And then we can start sending our natural gas back. Honestly, I think I do want to just keep pumping this out because we have a natural gas geyser. We have... I feel like I have natural gas coming from somewhere else too. Oh yeah, there was some coming from our other planet for a while. If I need more, I'll reroute it, but we have all of this natural gas, so... Okay, I don't need to do anything with that. How did our research go with the stuff we did? We're still missing advanced research and orbital data, so we're going to have to do... Is there any way to have permanent... we need more data banks.
Subscribing.
30 months of subbage from JCPC. Nice. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. 30 stinking months. Tells ya. Tells ya. Did you get stabbed by the betas? Wow, this liquid lock is... I think has slowly frozen over. We haven't had any more overheating in here, so that's good. You'll be active in 9 cycles. I think our problem was just not enough steam for a while. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to I want to tame. We do have one more gold volcano, one more aluminum volcano if we want to tame those. Nothing we really care to do with a chlorine gas geyser thing. Your current game B setup. Let me see. Ah, interesting. So you have a bunch of beta hives interspersed with the traps, the Venus flytrap things, and then you pump out the hydrogen. That's cool. So the betas are bee tinies are getting eaten by those traps, and then those traps poop out the hydrogen. You need polluted water for that? That's cool. Let me plant one just to remind myself of that. If I were to do that, I could do a setup like that down here. Food. I'm going to build a hydroponic farm. One right there to remind me and plant a seed. But I might want to do something like that. One thing I will say is, I've been getting rid of all of my polluted water. I don't create that much polluted water, right? Well, filtering our carbon dioxide and this has been creating polluted water. You feed plant meat to your sage hatches. Plant meat. You know what? I'm going to make a quick... I feel like I'm going to want to use polluted water for something. You plant them with pips, but it's a long process because once they plant it, pips get eaten. That's funny. Poor pips. You know what? Let me change the piping on this because I think I might want to use that polluted water. Let's make a quick... Between this stream and watching my uploads, you kind of want to get into this net too now. This game is so addictive, that's for sure. Do you have to feed those polluted water? Is that what I saw? That's not what I wanted. It says minus 10 kilograms a cycle. That means I need to give them polluted water, right? Okay. God, do I even have a source of polluted water? I guess cleaning carbon dioxide for polluted water would be my source of polluted water. So I need to build up some polluted water. I'm going to do a quick infinite polluted water storage real quick over here. I say I don't use infinite storage things, and then I'm immediately going to do a second one on the day. Airflow tiles never ever pressurized. That won't work. Just this. Mind the temperature range is below 0. Temperature range of what? Polluted water. Oh, you mean? I mean. Here, let me do this. I'm just to remind myself what I'm going to do with this. Saturn critter planet. Too many build things. I'm going to just send my build team back over here to work on that. So maybe next time we play, we'll send a rover to the other place to have him start doing stuff, and then send our build team over here to work on this hydrogen farm. Basically, it's a beta/hydrogen farm. You have slush geysers, so up until now you were cooling your base with it and sending quite warm water to them, but you still have a lot of ice to buffer that cold, but you will start cooling them in the long run. Okay. I think they'll be able to reach all that. So this would be to store some polluted water so I can start preparing for that. I'll need to tell them to not be able to walk through those doors eventually. But okay, let me see here. That's, wow. You just gave me another idea for another large project I need to work on. Never-ending large projects. Do we have another grub? How close are you? 86%. Almost. We've definitely done some ranching that I've never done before in this stream. With puffs and the different types of puffs, these grubs, whatever. I'm just kind of waiting for my rocket to get back home here because we're kind of out of time here. And I just don't have time to start another big crazy project. Keep seeing my duplicants randomly taking damage. I wonder if they're getting hit by this Radbolt unluckily as they go through the tube or something. I wonder how much diamond we've ended up with so far. Diamond. I have 22 tons of diamond. That's pretty nice. I have a feeling my favorite build ever, I feel like is probably having heat problems. Yeah. We are getting close to our entire lava biome being hardened. It's pretty crazy. Let's expand this over a bit here. Another thing we're just slowly doing. What is that? Window tile. Diamond window tiles. That. And then we can do the same over here. This is definitely a complete rip off of what Francis John does over here. But it's cool. I wonder, was this... I wonder if this is all magma. It's all slowly flowed and turned igneous rock. It's crazy. They're going into space without suits? They are? Why are they doing that? They have suits. Who's going into space without suits? Alright, she's back home. Nice. GG Cookie Time. We found a new place. Just so I can remember. I have more stuff we could, like, explore, but I kind of want to get a rover over there. I'm going to actually immediately replace this with a rover, so I remember that that's what we're doing next time. Rover module. Build that guy. And I think we can probably put extra solar panels above this now. Build that guy. And can I do one more? Yes, I can. Good. I actually need a little bit more glass. Sand I was not doing great on, but I will create some more glass here. Let's do like... We have 1 ton of sand. Maybe it's that. Oh god, you know what? I'm not going to make any more glass. Sand, running out of sand is an issue, man. Seen some popping out from the tube at the diamond press with no suits on? Really? Why the hell would they do that? We got suits over here. You have to wear a suit to go out here. I think that might be a visual bug, silly device. Whamabola, thanks for hanging out, my friend. You have a good night too, my friend. Sometimes I feel like they have suits on, but it looks like they don't have them on. But maybe you're right. I don't know, I feel like when they take damage, it's just an unlucky Radbolt hitting them. Like I don't have quite as good a Radbolt setup as the previous one. And speaking of, I need to stop this so that we can refuel. We need to refuel this because this is we used every last Radbolt. It's pretty crazy. And interior, they refilled that pretty quickly. All right, my friends, it's been about 6 hours, so let's check what our printables are. We're gonna probably have to call it a day here. Hey, free lime, more steel. Next time we play, we have a couple plans. plans for next time. Send a rover here to explore this Puffed, explore this new place, and find our tungsten volcano. Potentially start a Saturn critter trap farm with some betas. And that should get us more power for that place. And that's kind of our jumping point. I probably will have to send my build team over there to work on that stuff. The dupe is also when did you figure it's a glitch? Maybe I have a poke shell. I do have poke shells, but I don't know if they'd be going next to him to get attacked. But that might be something. Poke shells are like here. I think we have a poke shell over. Oh yeah, poke shell there. Poke shell there. Yeah, we're having sand issues. I might need to start sending some sand from another place over to here. But my friends, it's been a great day. We have another grub. I'm gonna have to get him over to one of the farms, but we're gonna call it a day there. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for all of your help being my wiki. Give me suggestions, Silly Device, Tom, all you people who are great at this game. Give me cool ideas to work on. We'll do more next week. We play every Tuesday and Thursday. Tomorrow we're gonna play some Rogue Tower, and I'm really hoping we get our 3-lane win, because that'll probably open up Friday to play a new game, which might be Elden Ring. We'll have to see. But again, y'all are amazing. Can never thank all you wonderful folks for all your support, bits, follows, subs, gifted subs, lurking, all the wonderful, awesome, amazing stuff y'all do. Sports stream, you know I couldn't do it for you amazing people. So I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, and if I don't see you, a great weekend. And until next time, peace out, happy gaming, enjoy your own Oni worlds. Y'all rock. Have a great night, my friends.